SOFI update on the 12th. So this move's gone a lot farther than I thought it was going to. We are getting closer and closer to $9. However, this kind of seems like a C wave to me. One of those moves that just keeps on going up and up and up and has very little pullbacks. I'm waiting to see a pullback to know for sure, but there's a few different possibilities. I think the end of the first wave actually ended right here, and this ended up being an A wave, and this was a B wave. So I think we're in a C wave right now. That's my best guess on this. Could potentially go all the way up here to $9. That's the 1.61 fib. We get good CPI data, then $9 is possible, but that would only be the overall B wave. So this is like, could be a second wave too. So 2 or B should be ending here soon. And then I will be looking for, let's say we go to $9, something like this. Or if it's a second wave, then we're looking for something like that. So the only way that I would change my opinion on this, because it does look like it is an expanded flat, is if we get some kind of corrective move down. So if we get something like this, then obviously we are not starting a C wave or third wave down, because it has to be impulsive. It has to be similar to this wave right here. If we get a corrective move, then that would actually probably be a buying opportunity. So let's say this ends up being a first wave and I'm wrong, and this ends up being the fifth wave right here, and this is it. We go to $9. Then I'm just looking for a corrective move back down here to 807, potentially 754. So pullback is coming soon. We are pretty far extended at this point. 15-minute has been pretty good for, so you can see here, the 15-minute chart is pretty good for predicting when we're going to start pulling back. Came to the bottom here, came to the bottom here, bottom here, top here, top here. We're almost to the top of it right here. So if it ends up being a C wave, then you probably expect something like around, maybe by earnings or around earnings, maybe like 675 would take us to the bottom of that again. We'll see what happens, but those are the possibilities. Obviously, if you're bullish, you want to see one more move higher and then a corrective move so you can go long there, maybe going into earnings. But if we get that impulsive move down going into earnings, then that also would be a buy the dip situation. I don't think there's going to be any real good possibilities that we're going to keep on going and break above 919. I'd be very surprised if that happened. So really, I think this rally is going to stall out here in the next couple of days, and then we should get some kind of pullback. So on the daily, we are above the 200, above the 20, and we're above the 50. So that's all bullish. But the 20 is still below the 50. I expect it to stay below the 50. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is right now. Again, this is a second wave, and this can play out. This could take a lot longer than I thought too. This took this took about 7 months from December to July. So what if this takes 7 months as well for the second wave? That would take us all the way into February. So we'll see what happens, but a lot of different possibilities. I think this short-term rally is probably about stalled out. I would expect a pullback to at least 850. If we get the C wave, probably coming down here to like 675, $7. If we're lucky, only to the 200 DMA. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say right now. If CPI is good, it can go to $9 by Friday. I'll leave it at that. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll update you again once we get a pullback. But right now, it looks like I actually have it in a fifth wave right now. So maybe one more move higher, and then that should be the top. That's it. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe for more updates. Catch you in the next video.